What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is your UK Troller brother, Dr. Blitz, the darkest man around, and I'll be talking about One Piece, Burning Blood. So get your fried chicken, get your Kool-Aid, and sit them cheeks down, because you definitely know this UK Troller brother will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just go on with this. So we've been getting quite a lot of news from AngryStormGamer. His channel link will be in the description below, because this guy gets news faster than hotcakes, bruh. This guy gets news extra fast. If you want to keep up to date, keep up with news that I can't even keep you up with because I don't speak Japanese. Yeah, so his channel will be in the description below, because he gets information like really quick. If you guys want to know the information, see the gameplay that he's got, he gets them stuff really quick. But anyways, let me just get on with the news that we've been getting. So we got a news about how long One Piece Burning Blood will be in terms of story mode. We got a news of why One Piece Burning Blood is called One Piece Burning Blood. And we also got news on possible game modes depending on if they can make that game mode work. So let me just start off by saying how long One Piece Burning Blood will be. One Piece Burning Blood is meant to be catering more to the manga. When I mean more to the manga, the reason why they showed 4th gear Luffy is because it is going up to that point in the manga. Because in the manga, they're pretty much just finished Dressrosa. They're pretty much just finished Dressrosa, so it will be going up to Dressrosa. No touching into the Kaido crap. I don't think they'll touch into Kaido. But with all the moves they've been showing, and been showing the techniques that people like Law have been doing, like Gamma Knife, Injection Shot, you can kind of indicate that it was going to be going up to Dressrosa. I kind of thought this as well, that it will be going up to Dressrosa, but it's also nice to see that they're confirming that it's going up to Dressrosa. So One Piece Burning Blood, in terms of story mode length, it will be going up to Dressrosa. Now it all depends on how detailed they go in with the story mode. But anyways, okay, we got that news out the way. So now moving on to why it is called One Piece Burning Blood. One Piece Burning Blood is called One Piece Burning Blood because, number one, the tacks are burning. The tacks on their fire, bro. You see when Luffy does that red hawk, yeah? The tacks are burning. And the reason why it's called Blood, because the game is going to be bloody. They've confirmed that in America, it'll be a mature, so people 17 upwards or 16 upwards, depending on where you're from. For me in the UK, it'll be 16 plus, depending on you wanting to go up there and pick up the game. So 16 and above will be able to purchase this game. So that pretty much confirms that part. So on to the possible game mode. The possible game mode that they're trying to put on is to have everybody all on the battlefield at the same time. So like 6 characters, 3v3, all on the battlefield at the same time. But according to Spike, that is not seeming like it's going to plan. Me, I'm not a developer. I'm not a guy that does this. I can't judge. But by the sound of it, it sounds all clustered with the way One Piece Burning Blood looking like it's going to work. So if they feel like they can't work on the game, I'd rather them not put it on the game. And maybe if it works in the previous game where they got better hardware, better funding, maybe they can implement on that on the game. But as a whole, with the news we've been getting and why it's called Burning Blood, and them telling us that there's going to be a lot of blood in this game, it's kind of making me excited to see what the story mode is going to be like. Especially using my favorite characters in One Piece Burning Blood. I want to know what you guys think about this news as a whole. How do you feel about it being bloody? It being a 16 plus or mature, depending on what area you're from. How do you feel about One Piece Burning Blood gonna have a lot of blood in the game? Like, everything could change. They might not put it, but as of what they said in that interview, they are gonna put the game is gonna be bloody, and it's gonna be 16 plus to get the game. All we need to see is a solid combat system, and then Lord have mercy, we will be having a cheeks worthy game. And I can also tell that they were gonna put it up a bit, because you can see Lord taking out people's heart, bro. That is a bit bloody for people younger, because you see Lord doing that move where he knocks out Delphimingo's heart, and you see him doing injection shot and stuff like that. So it being bloody, that seems pretty cool. I'm liking it. I just need to see more gameplay, more information about the game, and more understanding of how the game's gonna work. But guys, want to know what you think? Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because this has been your UK Troller brother, Dr. Blitz, the darkest man around, and you know it's time for me to put down that fried chicken and the Kool-Aid and wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please, if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, catch you next one, guys. Bye.